What's up, guys? J.Saunch subs here with another fitness-related vlog. In today's episode, we're going to be going over what I did for chest day. So, I don't really go off of a typical linear working program for weightlifting right now. I kind of just go with whatever machines are available to an extent. I do have kind of like a criteria of muscle groups that I like to hit in reference to, say, I like to always start out with some shoulder mobility drills with my Amazon Basics resistance band. I feel like that's really important for, I don't know what's wrong with the shoulder, but it gets really tight and there's a lot of sharp pain movements if I don't warm it up when I do overhead pressing. Even if it's like 65 pounds, it hurts. So I did watch a video today. Alan Thrall came out with a video today talking about overhead pressing, and it was actually a really good video. He did point out that when you're doing your overhead presses, once you grip the bar, he said you're actually supposed to say you grip the bar and then tilt in. So I did that, and then I kind of had like this grip, and then also tucked the elbows in so that they're pretty much resting on your lat muscles when performing the exercise. I did notice that helped a lot with preventing pain. Of course, I'm doing low weight, high reps, just to get back into things and to feel comfortable doing overhead pressing again. I think I did, what did I write down here? I did seated shoulder press, and kind of did like a ramping progression, starting at the bar, and then, so that's 45 pounds, and then I got all the way up to just 25s, so 95 pounds for 8 reps. Pause reps, of course, very slow on the decentric movement to help just build muscle memory. There's no reason for me to be throwing it around, especially just coming back into it and trying to really build the foundation that I lost from, being at Planet Fitness and just kind of not really caring so much about the essential movements. So right now I've been doing a lot of volume. It looks like I did, goodness, who knows how many reps, but I did about 4-5 sets, between 15 to 22 rep for the seated shoulder press. Moving on to the lateral flies, I did about 6 sets of 20 plus reps, just for volume, just to get the pump going, and also just kind of like lubricating the joints, just to help have the blood move around. Decline seated press. Now this is kind of actually a cool machine they have there at Genesis. The seat, say this is the ground, the seat is actually like this, so you almost fall into it, and then you're pressing kind of this way. I've noticed that's really helped me develop the outer pec, kind of like where all that fat kind of fills up for me, especially. I've definitely noticed it lifting and new muscle growing in that spot. So that's very exciting for me, just coming back into this. So I did some volume with that. Looks like 5 or 6 sets of around 20 reps each. And then I finished off with 225 for 15 reps with the belt, using the belt to keep myself down, and that allowed me to isolate the muscle better. Seated machine. Now this is another cool one they have. Now all the flat benches were taken, so I decided to use what did I want to call it? The seated machine press with rotating handles at 7 width. So that doesn't mean nothing to you guys unless you guys go to a Genesis that has this machine. But the pressing handles, it's actually a free moving handle that you can move. So when you're doing your pressing, you can actually really open up the rib cage and really stretch out the pectoral muscles, if you believe in that kind of thing. I know Athlete X has made a lot of good videos talking about how that's just not physiologically possible. It's not really doing what you think it's doing. You're more stretching your shoulder and deltoids, if anything. So that's kind of interesting, but I've definitely noticed, especially pushing it up to the top and squeezing the pecs together, it's helped me develop my inner pecs already. I've noticed some changes in some development. So I could definitely vouch for that machine. I really did enjoy it. I think I did like 5 or 6 sets at 40 weight for about 12 to 15 or 12 to 20. Towards the end of it, I was really dying. I had to take Scoop and Nuke, just an amino blend I've really enjoyed, and I've talked about it plenty on the channel. It's just something I have readily available, and it tastes great. But I think I finished off pretty much with, then I moved into triceps, of course, chest, shoulders. I don't do a lot of movements for triceps. I feel like all the pressing movements complement the tricep already, to the point where I don't really need to emphasize so much on that specific muscle. So I did a single arm cross body cabled tri extension. It's a mouthful. I think I only used like the first pin, and I think that's just 20 pounds. I do 20 or 30 pounds for volume, 20 plus reps every time for about 5 or 6 sets. Really focusing on just squeezing the blood into that tricep all the way down at the bottom of the movement. And then I finished the workout out. Besides cardio, of course, I did the dip machine. I've really enjoyed that. I focused more on triceps this time instead of, say, doing dips for chest development. Since I already did plenty of volume for my chest, I thought I'd throw in a little extra, more heavy movements for the tricep at the very end. So I worked up to about 270 for, I think it was around 15 to 20 reps. All the other sets were around 20 to 30 repetitions. So we probably did about 5 to 8 sets for that to finish off. And then, of course, 20 minutes of cardio. Did not feel like getting to an hour. Still haven't gotten to that point, guys. Trying to get there, but it's tough. A lot of mental fortitude to actually get there. And it's reaching about 9 o'clock at night right now, Central Time. So it's just something I got to find deep down inside me that I can do. Just push through it and do what I need to do to reach the goal, pretty much. I know there's going to be a lot of editing, so I don't think I want to go on too much more with this video. If you guys have any questions or if you have any comments on my workout, I'd be more than appreciative to get some feedback, comments. I know some of the guys at work do a lot of supersets. It's not really something I enjoy, blasting the muscle and just sucking all the glycogen out of it within the first half hour isn't something I enjoy doing. But on the same note, I also do a lot of high volume and high repetitions, 15 to 20 plus reps. So it's kind of difficult to distinguish between the two, I guess. I did do some bent over rear delt flies, kind of like traditional hammer grip, and then I also did, I supernated and did kind of like this grip, sideways, bent over. I did superset those. I didn't include that in here because I didn't remember. But I did enjoy doing those. To be honest, it's kind of difficult to focus at the gym sometimes, especially when I get there a little bit later past, say, like the bro session or the bro time when all the college guys with barely any muscle come in. There's quite a few, like, crazy jacked females in there, and dudes, some huge dudes. And it's definitely hard for me to just not stare, just to like admire their muscular development. I know I got in a small little conversation with a guy, just asking him if he's using a machine, and he seemed really nice. So it's kind of funny how I feel intimidated seeing these guys, but then when I actually have a conversation with them, they're actually really nice. If you guys want to see me do a supplement review on something, I kind of got all my products on this countertop right there, and I will go over those eventually, but here's just a quick snapshot of what I have. I'm thinking about using Vasky from MTS Nutrition again. I did enjoy that. And I'm also, on a side note, I read something about saying that taking caffeine during a pre-workout or during any kind of weight training exercise actually decreases the amount of vascularity and mobility of nutrition and blood to the muscles. So if you guys have any information on that, any studies, YouTube videos are fine too, just comment those below or send them to me on any of my social medias. And I would be more than appreciative to look at that, as I am a supplement bro and I want to know everything there is about supplements for the most part. And if taking a traditional pre-workout with caffeine is inhibiting my ability to grow my muscle and to stretch the skin to allow the muscle to, fill that void, I would like to know so I could tell you guys and tell everyone I know, because really caffeine in a pre-workout is pretty much a staple right next to, I know a lot of products do creatine. So that would definitely be something not really groundbreaking, but it would definitely stir things up in the supplement community if that is true. So if you guys know about that, or if you know about anything and you want to comment and let me know how silly I sound, let me know. But if you guys are looking to buy some supplements and save a little bit of money, be sure to check out subs.com and use the affiliate code J.Saunch to save you some money, and that money will go right back into this channel so that I can purchase more supplements that I can try for you guys. And if you don't like it, and I don't like it, maybe I'll save you money and you don't have to waste your time. Thanks for stopping in, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.